Welcome to the new concept DOT, which stands for Dare, Open, Transform. Our aim is to join the dots between yoga and dance. Today's first video will be concentrating on yoga, a yoga flow. So go ahead and start in Sukhasana. Start in a comfortable seated position. No props are needed. Be very mindful if you have any injuries. The most important thing is to remain present through all the practice. Make sure that you have a comfortable space. We will be flowing at a strong but slow pace. Try not to have any distractions. No phones. We're going to go ahead and get started with our meditation. So when you're ready, close your eyes. Connect to your breath. Let go your thoughts. Become aware of the sounds around you, one by one. Focus your attention in the space between your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. And notice your breath. As you inhale and you exhale naturally with ease. And if any thought arises, just let it go. Let it pass. Just like a cloud. Try not to become very attached. Surrender to this present perfect. Without analyzing or intellectualizing. Remembering that whatever the mind focuses upon, that will become. Now let's start to move very softly, very gently, moving your head from side to side, keeping your eyes closed, taking your ear towards your shoulder, very softly. Now, take your chin towards your chest and up. Keep repeating this for a couple of rounds. With the same consciousness of the inflow and outflow of the breath. Now let's start drawing some head rolls very gently towards one side and then the other at your own pace. And repeat one more time. Long circle with your head. And reverse. And come back to neutral. You can open your eyes now and extend your arm all the way up and reach towards the side. Gaze down, draw a circle with your arms, reach towards the other side, extend, gaze towards your hand and open, and reverse, extend, follow your hand, draw a circle with your arms, and open. One more time. Reach all the way and open. And reverse, follow your hand, opening the chest. Relax your head. And now let's change our feet. If you had your right heel first, then place your left heel first and then your right. And repeat. Draw a circle with your arms, extend and open. And reverse. Follow your hand. Gaze towards the ground. And follow your hand. Open. And reach all the way up. And forward. Place both of your elbows on the floor if you can. And just let go the weight of your head. Take a couple of breaths and slowly rolling the spine up. Change the position of your feet and reach all the way up and all the way forward and down. Elbows on the floor. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. Take a couple of breaths. And slowly rolling the spine up. And push your weight forward towards your knees and enter a 4-point position on top of your hands and knees. Cat-cow. Let's go for a couple of rounds, tucking your toes, inhaling and exhaling as I round my back. Then I open my chest, And exhale, round your back. Inhale, opening your chest, gaze up. And exhale, press the floor with your hands, contract. Inhale, shoulders down, opening your chest, gaze up. And exhale, one vertebrae at a time, tucking your tailbone in all the way to your spine. Keep going for a couple more rounds at your own pace, activating the spine. Now come back to neutral and slowly roll your spine up until your weight is on top of your knees. And take your foot out, hand all the way up and reach. Gate pose, extend. Gaze towards the sky. And now take your hand forward and enter tiger pose, balance. Inhale, open, exhale, contract. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, open your chest, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, contract. Grab your knee and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Knee down and child's pose. Balasana. Take your time and breathe. Slowly come back center and go towards hands on top of your hands and knees. Let's repeat this again. Cat-cow, couple of rounds. Inhale as I open my chest and exhale as I contract. Now, last time, contract, roll the spine up, rolling your shoulders back. Extend your foot, arm all the way up, reach and extend your rib cage. Gaze towards the sky. You can tuck in your chin if there is any issues with your neck. And now reach all the way forward with your hand. Make sure that you have a nice balance. And as I inhale, reach forward, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach, exhale, knee to nose, contract. Use your core. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Inhale, reach, and exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Knees down and child's pose. If at any point of the practice you need some time for yourself, you need to take a break, or you feel overwhelmed, this is a place to come. Balasana, child's pose. Very slowly and gently come back to neutral. Tuck your toes, 4-point position. Make sure that your hands are aligned with your shoulders and your knees aligned with your hips, and hover over the mat. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Use your core, engage your core, activate your abs. Breathe, breathe. And push your hips back towards our first downward facing dog. You can sway your hips from side to side. And now, bending our knees, you're going to press the floor, focusing on extending the spine as much as you can. And now come back towards all fours, neutral position, and get ready to activate the core again. Hover over the floor, about 1 inch over the floor, and use your core. And push your hips back towards downward facing dog. Nice. Perhaps you can pedal one side and then the other. Listening to your body. Knees back towards the floor. And last time. Take a big deep breath in and lift your knees off the floor. Very tiny movement, controlling our body. And push your hips back towards downward facing dog. And slowly walking your feet towards your hands. Grab your elbows. And drop all the weight of your spine. Drop all the weight of your head. And rock from side to side. Very gently. Try not to move your hips. You can say yes with your head and no, to make sure that there is no tension in your neck. Now take your feet towards the edges of the mat. Take a big deep breath in and bring your hips towards the floor. Elbows are pressing or inner thighs. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open your chest. Hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra, Malasana, Yogi Squat. And you can close your eyes. Take a couple of breaths. Last breath, inhale and exhale, hands on floor, extend your legs. Tuck your toes and your heels and your toes until your feet are together, heels together, big toes together. Soften your knees and slowly, very gently, roll your spine all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to come up is your head. And inhale, take a big deep breath in, hands touch, and extend to your right side. Gaze towards the floor or the sky. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, and reach, extend. Feet root into the earth. Opening your chest. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands down. Now walk forward towards the top of your mat, and we're going to start with our sun salutations. Roll your shoulders back and down. Palms facing up, feet hip-width distance apart. Take a moment to feel your foundation. And as we inhale, we reach hands up, palms touching. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on top of your thighs, the shins, or the floor. Inhale as I open my chest, tabletop, gaze forward. Hands on floor, step back into a plank. Now we're going to lower our body in 8 counts. 8, 7, tucking our elbows in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows on the mat, forearms on the mat, Sphinx pose, warming up our spine, opening your chest, gaze up, gaze forward, and hold it. Make sure that there is no tension in your neck. Activating the lower back. Inhale, hands in front of your chest, and exhale, hips back, and enter downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last breath, inhale. And exhale, slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, gaze forward, open your chest, and exhale, relax. Inhale, arms all the way up, palms touching, and Samastitihi. 1 round. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, slightly back bend. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head. Inhale, opening the chest, tabletop. Exhale, hands on floor, step back into a plank, perfect plank. Strong arms, strong core, lower with control, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Inhale, opening your chest, gaze forward, and exhale, push your hips back into Balasana, tuck your toes, and enter downward facing dog. Make sure that your feet are aligned with your hips, your hands are shoulder width apart. If there is any tension in your neck, loose your neck. Say yes and no to make sure there is no tension. And slowly walk your feet forward. Inhale, opening your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, flow. Inhale, opening your chest, tabletop. Exhale, hands on floor. Step or jump back into a plank. Chaturanga, lower your body with control. This time, Urdhva Mukha, Cobra, shoulders back and down. And option 2, exhale, all the way back, our body forming a mountain. Using our core to make this transition very mindfully. We can always keep the option 1 or option 2. Whatever feels more comfortable with us. When you're ready, lift your heels and jump forward or step forward. Inhale, opening your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, palms touch, and exhale, flow. Uttanasana. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands on floor. Step or jump. Plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, Cobra. Option 1, knees down. Or option 2, straight into downward facing dog using the core. And take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, heels up and jump forward. Inhale all the way up, palms touch, and Samasthiti. Take a moment there. Relax your arms, palms facing up. Notice the changes in your body. Notice how your heartbeat becomes a little bit more faster. Notice how the heat starts to rise in your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes and take a big step with your left foot. Make sure that your hips are squared. Both feet are facing forward. Your back foot is in a 45 or 60 degree angle. You can leave your hands on your hips in front of your chest, or perhaps in Anjali Mudra on the back of your spine. Inhale, gaze up, opening your chest, and exhale, forward fold. And keep a tabletop for a couple of seconds, and then relax. Release your head. Try to reach your shin with your forehead. Trying to keep your hips as squared as possible, and release your arms. Palms of the hands can stay on the floor, and slowly roll the spine up. Shoulders back and down. Last thing to come up is the head. Now turn your toes forward. Hands on your hips. Inhale, opening your chest, and exhale all the way down. Forward fold. Hands on the floor in front of you or on the back of your legs. Relax your head and take a couple of breaths. Feet might be pigeon-toed. Wide angle. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands on hips, inhale, and exhale all the way up. Turn your toes towards the other side. 45 or 60 degree angle on your back foot. Hands in front of your chest, your hips, or perhaps on the back of your spine in Anjali Mudra. Spine is long. If your back is rounded, narrow legs, stance, or bent knees. Drishti, gaze downwards in line with the spine, or third eye. When you're ready, release your hands. Place your hands on floor. And slowly rolling the spine up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Last thing to come up is your head, hands on your hips. Inhale, opening your chest, gaze up. Exhale, all the way down. You can hold your big toes with your index finger and middle finger, elbows open. Drishti towards the back of the room. Take a very big deep breath in, hands on hips, halfway, and exhale all the way up. Turn your toes towards the right side and step forward. Inhale as a transition. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hands on floor. Step or jump. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Breathe. And lift your right leg up. Right foot is super active. Hips are squared. Your leg doesn't have to go too high. Knee comes forward, hold it, and place your right foot in between your hands. You can use your right hand to help your right foot. Make sure that you have a nice balance. Right knee perfectly on top your right heel. And arms up, crescent lunge. Belly in. If you want a little challenge, lift your heel off the floor. Gaze forward. And heel down, arms down, roll your shoulders back. Back foot in a 45 or 60 degree angle, warrior two. If your right knee is collapsing, you can lift your heel for more balance to protect your knee. And breathe. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reach towards the back. You can bind with your opposite hand your right leg. Gaze towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Side angle. You can place your forearm on top of your thigh, or perhaps your hand on the floor, fingertips on the mat. Chi Mudra on your opposite hand to seal the energy. Belly in, opening your chest, and breathe. Left hand comes down. Inhale and exhale, open your chest. Right hand goes up, twist. Back leg is super straight and right knee is perfectly on top of your right heel in a 90-degree angle. Squeeze all the toxins. Inhale and exhale, bring your hand towards the mat and flow. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Cobra, and knees down, hips back, tuck your toes, and downward facing dog. Take a very big deep breath in and exhale. And lift your left leg. Back foot is super active. Your left heel is kicking the back of the room. And take a very big deep breath in, knee to nose. And gently place your left foot in between your hands. You can help yourself with your left hand. And when you're ready, lift your arms into crescent lunge. Back leg is super straight. Heel up, belly in. Create space between your shoulders and your ears. Gaze forward. And inhale and exhale. Lowering your arms, opening your arms into warrior 2. Hips open and back foot is in a 45 or 60 degree angle. If you want a little challenge and you feel like your knee is collapsing, lift your left heel off the floor. Strong arms. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale. Goddess pose. Chi mudra on your left hand, and you can bind with your right hand your left thigh. Hold it. Breathe. And exhale, left forearm comes towards your left thigh. Adjust your position if your legs are too far from each other, and reach with your opposite arm into a revolved side angle. Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. Take a very big deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, place your right hand on the floor and lift your left arm, twisting towards your left knee. Gaze up. Active hand. Back leg is super straight. Core is active. And breathe. Hold it. Left hand comes down and Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, straight forward into downward facing dog. And breathe. Knees down, spreading your knees to create space, and enter Balasana or Child's Pose, forehead towards the floor. Connect to the wisdom of the earth, grounding yourself, feeling more connected with every breath. Now, we're going to do a heart opener. So, your knees are hip width distance apart, and we're gonna walk our hands forward until you can place your chin on the mat. If this is not available for you, you can place your forehead on the mat. The idea here is to start opening the chest or heart chakra, fourth chakra, green color. Take a very big deep breath in and very gently walk your hands back into a neutral pose on hands and knees, and then press back into a downward facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze forward, and we're going to land. Take a slightly jump and try to land sitting down to enter boat's pose, Navasana. We have three options. Place your hands on the floor, on the back of your hamstrings, or next to your legs. Choose whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure that your core is tight. Create space between your shoulders and your knees. Cross your legs and lift your hips to remove the tension of your sitting bones. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale, Navasana. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Cross your legs and lift your hips off the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open your chest and lift your legs. Navasana, boat's pose. Last time. If you want a little challenge, lengthen your legs. And now we're going to lower our body very slowly towards the mat. Last thing to come down is our shoulders and our head. And relax. Now bring your knees towards your chest. And start to draw small circles towards the right and then towards the left, giving your lower back a very soothing massage. Then bring your feet towards the floor, soles of your feet towards the floor, and start lifting your hips off the mat. Hands are pressing the mat, or perhaps you can interlace your fingers. Tuck your shoulders in. Pelvis and thighs reach high to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, hands on floor. Separate the shoulder blades wide again. Release the arms back to the sides of the body and lower down one vertebrae at a time. Now rock your body back and forward until you can cross your legs and push your weight forward and lower your body down towards the mat. Rest your face on top of your arms and slowly rock your hips from side to side. Take a moment for yourself. And now keep rolling your body until you are facing up. And we're going to prepare for shoulder stand. Step by step, press your hands on the mat and push your legs towards the back of your head. Immediately place your hands under your hips. It doesn't matter that your feet can touch the floor. When you're ready, lift one leg and then the other. When you are in shoulder stand, you shouldn't move your neck at all. This pose is excellent for the throat chakra, the thyroid. Sharavangasana, shoulder stand, is considered the queen of asanas. You can also interlace your fingers and bring your arms down, only if you feel confident enough and you have the balance. Slowly bring one foot and then the other towards the floor. Place your hands on the mat and press down very slowly and with control. Bring your hips towards the mat. Lower your legs very slowly. Place your hands under your butt cheeks and press with your elbows up into a fish pose or a counter pose. Only if your neck feels comfortable, release your head back. When you're ready, let go this pose and enter happy baby. Rock from side to side. Grab your heels or the inner part of your feet. This is a very restorative pose. You can extend one leg and then the other. Knees are drawn towards the floor. And when you're ready, release. Bring your knees together and twist. Let your knees drop towards the floor. Gaze towards the opposite side. Hands on floor like airplane wings. Or you can create a 90-degree angle with your arms. Inhale and exhale. Switch towards the other side. Providing your spine a very soothing twist, neutralizing our vertebrae. And very slowly come back center, come back neutral. And we're going to prepare for Shavasana or corpse pose. Make sure that your feet and arms are spread, but not too far, around the edges of the mat. Shavasana is one of the most important poses in all of our practices, because in Shavasana, all the benefits from all the postures are taking place here and now. Shavasana is really good for insomnia, and it helps the nervous system. start to become very, very heavy. Palms facing up, and surrender. Let go. Yield towards the earth. Slowly start to bring life back again into your body with very small gestures of your fingers and your toes, and perhaps moving your head from side to side. Take a very big deep breath in and bring your knees towards your chest. And roll over towards your right side into a fetal position, giving yourself a moment there. Feeling the calmness as a product of your practice. Now help yourself back up into a seated position, just like we started, but try to remain with your eyes closed. And if you would like to set an intention for the rest of your day, you're more than welcome to do so now. It could be just a word, or perhaps to be more in touch with your breath and be more present. Filling ourselves with gratitude, love, and compassion for every action during the day. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself and your efforts, and bring your hands in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra or prayers pose. And give thanks for this opportunity to practice yoga. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us in our first video of Dot Concept. We hope you like it and stay in touch. Bye. Take care.